The way law enforcement has evolved with technology to investigate is phenomenal. So those folks that are out there thinking about committing crimes, you can run, but you can't hide.
That's 7th Circuit State Attorney R.J. Larissa commenting on a recent conviction. Liz Ryan has our top story.
Just over 2 years ago, Shayna Armstrong picked up some lottery tickets from a West Augustine convenience store and drove away with her boyfriend. That's when 20-year-old Evans Harris shot into their car, hitting Shayna and causing her to crash. She was rushed to Flagler Hospital, but her injuries were fatal. Harris was in court to receive his fate on Friday.
Evans Harris pled to second-degree murder and got a 30-year prison sentence.
The victim's boyfriend told detectives that somebody had showed up at their house earlier that day and warned him to watch his back because Evans was going to get him.
This was a situation where we believe that the person who actually was shot was not the intended target. It was a female that was the girlfriend of the driver of the vehicle.
Attorney Larissa says technology played a big part in this conviction.
Cell phone locations. Sometimes you can get specific locations. It's not just, oh, it pinged this tower or it pinged off that tower. Sometimes you can get locations within several feet of an actual criminal event. We did get some other investigative techniques involving technology that we really don't discuss in detail. And ultimately, we're able to put a prosecutable case together. After consulting with the family and law enforcement, was determined that this plea would be in the best interest of justice, and that's what we did.
Shayna Armstrong leaves behind many friends and family members, including 2 young daughters. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
St. Johns County Commissioners are meeting this morning at 9 a.m. The meeting in the St. Johns County Auditorium in St. Augustine is open to the public. County Public Affairs Director Wayne Larson says the county will hear about Hastings Main Street's efforts to become a Florida Main Streets program.
There are 57 such Main Street programs in the state of Florida, and the Hastings Main Street group is looking to get support of their application from the Board of County Commissioners. That should be of interest to the general public as the county looks to further support the growth and prosperity of the Hastings community.
Another item of interest:
the first reading of proposed amendments to an ordinance that addresses safety zones in terms of protection from sexual offenders and sexual predators. This is essentially an ordinance that addresses specific locations designated for children in which registered sexual offenders or predators should stay away from at least 300 feet. So we'll be discussing what those amendments are and discussing that further, and this will be the first reading of those changes.
Tune in to St. Augustine's Local Morning News tomorrow to learn how you can be alerted when a convicted sex offender moves into your neighborhood. With St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Amy Sherry.
Music and Art by the Sea is back this Wednesday night after a brief break in July.
Music will be rocking St. Augustine this week as the Music and Art by the Sea event is making a comeback. Volunteer Bill Jones has more to tell.
We have a really, really hot dance band playing this Wednesday, Soulfire. They are just incredible. They play a great mix of R&B, funk, and disco, and a little top 42, and they will have the dance floor packed all evening.
Jones adds to come early for a good parking spot on Wednesday, August 16th at 5 p.m. for the food trucks, and then get ready to dance with Soulfire at 7 p.m. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.